It has arrived. The epoxy. This is going to be going on this, and it will seal it for a much better vacuum. Alright. After messily mixing this and messily applying this, I'm gonna wait a few minutes for it to set, because it's supposed to only take 5 minutes. And I'm just hoping that it worked and I put enough on, because I don't really have anything good to put it on. That's why it's so messy. I've been troubleshooting this for a while now. This should be enough to make a good difference. We did get a decent difference before, where we actually got two separate things of plasma, but they were still hissing. So let's see if this works. Ooh, that's nice. Can we get any better plasma? Because right now that core is really tilted in one direction, is what I'm noticing. So if I tilt this, there it is, 2 different jets. 3. Oh, that's beautiful. Of course, you're just gonna default to whatever's closest, so we need to center this so that it's better. Isn't that beautiful, guys? It's majestic. Let's be honest. Here, this wasn't even, the camera wasn't in the best spot, but here's what we're gonna do. Unscrew the lid. Alright. Let's test this. There's still somehow a lot of moisture in there though, so it's not gonna be like exquisite until like I let it run for a while, because there's still moisture in there. Ooh, that's beautiful. Take a look at this. Look at this beauty. Oh, it looks even better on camera. Here, wait, let's let the camera adjust. Oh, look at that. I don't know why it looks so good at camera compared to what it looks like in real life, but I'm glad that it does. You guys see this? Oh yeah. I wonder if I actually have the polarities incorrect, because there seems to be plasma forming like a ring around the outer shell, which I'm pretty sure that's only supposed to happen to the core. So I'm gonna reverse polarities and see what happens. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Even though I'm pretty sure that this one with the black streak is supposed to be negative, they might have labeled it incorrectly, because this seems to be better, reversing it like this. So perhaps they made a mistake, because this is what I've seen in like videos with plasma going around the core. So I'm pretty sure is what's supposed to happen. What I know is what's supposed to happen. And with this improved vacuum, this is looking much better. But of course, until all the moisture once all the moisture is gone, it's gonna look even better. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, I don't have a good camera angle. Sorry. Let me attempt to rotate this. Alright, that should be good. Now when I do this, I should get a better view of what I'm saying. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I wonder what I'm gonna title this video. Yeah, this is beautiful. There's definitely either I still need to wait for the moisture to go away, or the seals aren't good enough. It's probably a mix of both, but this is still like amazing. So the vacuum still isn't getting high enough even after adding all this epoxy. Probably the main two sources of vacuum leaks are these 2 points. So I'm just gonna put epoxy on the inside and see if that helps. There's not much else I can do that I can think of, except for like drowning this in epoxy. So yeah. I believe this is working with the new epoxy, though I'm not completely sure because this isn't working. However, when I came back, because I had to go places like to the store hours later, this was like completely fogged up, so there's a lot of humidity. So I'm gonna have to wait a bit before figuring out whether or not it really helped. I just realized why it's not turning on. I forgot to connect this because this came off. That was kind of silly of me, a little goofy. So I'm gonna connect that and see if it's doing any better. Slowly but surely, it is getting better. Well, that shows up on the camera much better than how it seems in real life. Slowly but surely, the plasma is getting better. Probably all this moisture that's doing a lot of the problem. So it's gonna be a bit before we see what it's actually gonna happen. Another thing, I am definitely going to be getting a variable voltage input, like power supply. Alright, I've applied a bunch of sealant around here. So now the lid and this thing that screws on here are now combined. There's only 2 places that I didn't get, here and here, but that it will probably be okay, hopefully. So now the only place I need to worry about is here. I'm probably just gonna put like mountains of sealant on it. Well, not sealant, sealant tape on this. The reason why I'm applying sealant around here is because after applying more sealant to here and here, it was better, but there's still a lot of leakage. I can tell when I turn this off. So it's still, there's still no evidence that it's the pump. It's still most likely just the jar. Bad news, guys. At some random point, for no reason whatsoever, the glass jar decided to fall. I'm gonna have to go for glass jar number 3. I'm thinking that I'm probably just going to like get a custom jar, or like custom glass so that it's easier to seal and with like specific dimensions. Or not, because I also need the metal to get in. But I'm gonna need a new jar. So yeah. I've already broke one jar. Now that's two. I had it sitting on an angle on this so that it so that some of the copper wire would go into a specific position. But this was obviously moved because it was like this before. Something must have hit the table because this was going just fine for a really long time. For like half an hour where it just randomly fell, which means something had to shake the table. Like this. I don't know. The jar I want to get has a lid that's gonna be too small for this. So I'm gonna have to take all this off. I was able to get everything off except this, so I just cut it. So now this is like this. Well, I guess it's on to jar number 3. New jar, new me, you know? I'm actually going with a whole new design with just a cylinder of borosilicate glass and 2 metal plates. It's coming in a few days. Awesome.